Hello there. It's been a little bit since I filmed anything. Well, no, I have filmed things, but it's totally random. I've been incredibly inconsistent. Basically took a month off to fill you guys in. Tucker and I went to Great Wolf Lodge a couple weeks back, and then we also had friends visit for the weekend. That was around my husband's birthday, and that's kind of when things started to like overwhelm me as far as like work and stuff goes. I also want to add, in the middle of all of that, I started homeschooling Tucker. And so that's been a huge adjustment. And then we took a week and we went to visit my sister in Pennsylvania. And so I do have some footage that I'll share with you guys in just a little bit, just of like Great Wolf Lodge, like some photos. I'm not going to show video because my friend was with me. I think I might have like a little video with just me and Tucker I can share. And I have some cuts of video from visiting my sister Dana, but like it's totally random. I think at one point I was filming us making bread, and then I never filmed the fail of the bread. The bread was a fail. So if you do see that little clip, know that the bread did not turn out right, which is probably why I stopped filming it. Other than that, I just got incredibly busy with work and getting me and Tucker into this new homeschooling schedule. And yeah, that's just been my focus lately, but I am missing filming. So I am going to start doing that. Also not filming has negatively affected like my progress with weight loss. I've actually gained weight over this last month. Not like a ton, and I definitely am bloated, but enough that, you know, I had to go, Erin, we got to get back on track. So filming has always really helped me stay on track. So like, I do want to get back into that for that reason. And I also miss you guys. So this is the vlog of me getting back on track. And I have no idea what that's going to look like. It's not going to be a what I eat in a day. It's probably going to be a bunch of random stuff for this week. It's actually Wednesday. Today is Carl and my 13th wedding anniversary, and he has duty. He gave himself duty because he's the guy who makes the schedule because he got the days mixed up, which I'm not upset because we'll probably celebrate this weekend anyway. And I know he loves me. He didn't do it on purpose. So, but yeah, it's just me and Tucker here for my wedding anniversary. So I'm going to be filming starting today, getting back on track. I've also started my garden that I'll share with you guys. Rearranged the house a little bit. I'm working downstairs a lot lately, so I've just been kind of like wanting to change things up because it helps my brain flow. So I did rearrange some things. I picked up some new chairs. And yeah, so I'll probably share quite a bit in this video, so I hope you guys enjoy it. But I really want to get back on track because I'm not feeling the best. And I haven't been feeling the best since I kind of put my priority for weight loss to the wayside. So we're picking it back up today, and we'll see how it goes. But for now, here is a little bit of footage of me and Tucker's trip to the Great Wolf Lodge with our friends, and then our trip to Pennsylvania with my sister Dana. So I hope you guys enjoy that, and I'll see you in a little while. You excited? So excited.
If they leave the TV on, I'm done with your sad eyes. I can take another night with you on like this. So let's go, I'm sure you can take it. I just saw you go.
day 2 of thrifting. Tucker's been trapped.
Help me.
In the back.
Help me. Trying to play Mario Kart over here and I got plants and spiders falling on me.
We got spiders.
Life's
Maybe.
good.
We got this big old tree for free. Free. Free is for me. Okay, bye.
I can watch you sinking down on the battleship. So count to 10, then again, Mississippi. You've been crying over him for a lifetime. So if you don't mind, we will dance till it's way past sleep. Another cause that we can fly with the baseline. I know. Boys be boys, ain't no excuse, babe. Now hey you, oh hey you. I know you can find someone better. Oh hey you, oh hey you.
I have little clips of this doing other stuff. I got turned sideways so it's cute. Dana and I are going to make bread for her birthday, and I forgot to tell you guys what I got her for her birthday, which was sourdough starter that I made from scratch weeks ago. I don't think I said. I said like in the video that was coming here, but I don't think I said exactly what it was. And so we have to show pictures of it. But her name, or I named her Dolores, and I used multiple different types of flour to make it, and then it almost died a couple of times, and I made some of my own, and so they ended up kind of like reviving it with mine, and then Dolores revived mine at one point, and so then ultimately I have Dana's, which is Dolores, and mine is Voldemort. But we're doing nails right now, but we're going to try to make sourdough. I made a couple loaves that turned out really, really bad. So I'm hoping this one does not turn out as bad.
Now hey you,
Hi,
hey you.
I'm Dana.
I know you can find someone better. Oh hey you, oh hey you.
I got a cool TIE fighter. And this time the wings don't break off.
Your whole face is up. I accidentally zoomed in. Okay, go ahead.
This is the TIE fighter toy that I got for being a trooper at thrift stores.
We made Tucker go to so many thrift stores. We went to like 4 Salvation Armies, like 4 or 5 Goodwills, another random thrift store. We went to some rich lady's house and I got my ficus tree for free, which we still have to name. What are we going to name her? You can't name a fake plant, you have to name real plants. Well, we could do a fake name, like an undercover name. I kind of like that, okay, undercover. Undercover brother. Well, that's from a movie.
Just so you know, I hate the stores, so I got
Blanche. Tucker's still trying to pull out the TIE fighter. Oh, sorry.
You can put like a little pilot in here. Like you open it, put a little guy in there, and it flies around.
Why don't you take the phone, Tuck, and show them Dana's cats?
This is Blanche.
Probably gonna end up upside down at some point.
Basically. Oh, she said hi.
She's named after the Golden Girls.
Yeah. This is Zilla. This was my cat at one point.
Don't tell them that sad story.
And Marty, he usually is hiding under the
Don't
bed.
go to the bedroom.
Okay.
All right. Don't need to see that. It's not ready yet.
Marty looks like Zilla, just fur. Fur everywhere.
Fur ball.
Fur ball, yeah.
I'm pretty sure half of that was his finger. That's alright, he does it sometimes. But here's, Aaron helped me redecorate my apartment because my boyfriend's moving in next weekend. Dave. So we got some gallery walls up. He's a big fisher, so of course I had to add the largemouth picture, and he texted me and said, babe, you know you don't have to decorate your whole house in fishing. I didn't, but that was the steal of... Yes, in the comments, guess how much she paid for that picture, and we'll give you a few minutes to guess. So make sure you're putting guesses down there. She got it at a thrift store. It is enormous. Tucker, go stand next to that picture so they can get like an idea of how big it is.
Pretty big. When I went to go check out, even though the lady was like, oh my gosh, this is a steal, I was like, back off.
Am I done now?
Back off, Barbara. It's mine. Yeah, you're good. You may be dismissed. Thank you. She made me a little bar. I am a bartender. I don't drink a lot, but we do like to enjoy little fancy drinks now and then. And we're doing nails.
So the picture was $15. So congrats to those who guessed correctly.
Yeah, you win nothing, but a high five, a virtual
With the
one.
knowledge that you won.
Yes, love you so much. She did my birthday nails because I turned 30, which is half the reason why they're here. I live away like Aaron and Tucker do. I choose to live alone. Don't know why. They're in the Navy, so it makes a little bit more sense.
Point the camera at you while you're talking.
I don't know how to...
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, yeah.
That way you don't have to see yourself.
I guess I'll give you a little rundown of my story. When I turned 22 or 23, I pretty much packed my car full of everything that I could fit it, withdrew all the money in my bank account, hopped on the Pennsylvania Turnpike, got off, and I lived in a lady's camper in her backyard for about 6 months before I found like my house. So I lived here and I was just doing it.
Free-spirited.
Yeah, free-spirited. I moved into what I call the Tin Can Castle. It was a tin trailer. I paid $300 a month. It was everything. It was cute, a little hippie. I had like tapestries everywhere. And then after a few years, I packed up and I moved to Connecticut with Aaron and Carl and Tucker and Carl's dad for a little while. And then I left there and I came back to Pittsburgh again, and I lived in one apartment before here and now I'm here. Yeah, so that's
her boyfriend's about to move in.
Yeah, my boyfriend. He's so cute. I had a crush on him when I was 15. I used to go to this pizza shop every day after school. I ordered mozzarella sticks, okay? And I had the biggest crush on him, but he was 3 years older than me. And I guess they talk about like the red string theory, like someone that's been in your life for a long time, but the timing was never right. We've been together almost 3 years, and he's finally moving in with me next Friday, which we transferred my apartment. It was more of like a bachelorette pad. I'm a bartender.
Yeah, that's why I came. Well, that's one of the reasons I came, was to help her get her house ready.
Yeah.
To be wife material.
Yeah.
Wifey material.
I'm home to get that ring.
We're manifesting here.
Yeah. So like in my house, it was never, I didn't have anything on the walls, nothing decorated. It was just kind of like, I lived here. Like I said, I bartend, so she definitely helped me ring. I'm turning 30 on Saturday. So I definitely feel like I'm entering a new era of my life. And she is very good with thrifting, as you guys know. And I thought we were extreme thrifting, but Carl humbled me because the things that they have done for thrifting is nothing compared to what we have done. But we've had, everything has been pretty much a good score, except for we got one chair. Which, God bless the lady who sent it on. Like, it was very nice of her.
But it wasn't in good shape.
Was not in good shape, and I have cats. And I could tell she had cats, and I just don't think that my cats would have liked the smell of it, and I was just too worried that they would
so ultimately we passed on it.
Yeah, we passed on it. It will go somewhere, like, we're taking it somewhere where someone else can have it, and it will be, like, work for them. I did clean it up, like, a bit and stuff like that. But yeah, so I'm an adult now. 30 years old, it's fine.
Yeah, she has a pad that now sort of fits that.
My boyfriend, he's always been the basement guy, though. He's always been a guy that lived in the basement, so this is a big deal for him, too.
It sounds so creepy.
It does sound creepy, but, you know, like, he does.
He's a basement dweller.
He's a troll. No, he's a cutie pie. So, yeah, you know, that's me.
Okay, so we have this size. That's good.
Okay, let's just look at my double chin. It's fine.
So we have this shape.
Honestly, though, it sounds like this, though. That's exactly what the fire alarm sounds like.
Okay.
No fire here, guys. Boys, you can go home. Honestly, though, you know that, right?
Healthy people.
So
I had to pull them out and look at them. Did you know that, right?
No.
So we don't have like a regular fire thing here. Like basically what happens if there's a fire, they sound an alarm. And there are people in their houses that jump up in their whitey tighties and then they leave their house.
Oh, wow.
They're all volunteers.
Oh, wow.
No, there's no paid firefighters.
Full on small
That's
town.
a no for me.
The shade?
Yeah. This is a possible.
Well, hopefully it's only got one other shade.
Well, let's do a little smaller. You're acting like I have thumbs for nails here.
Oh.
I got big thumbs and again, no, I feel like I feel like I kind of want to do the square. I can't help it, it's just there.
So now I have to size them. How did that size fit your thumb? How did that size fit your thumb? Oh, you have little nails.
I know. I actually get told very often that I have model-like hands.
Yeah, they're like dainty. Mine are fat.
I feel like they look like sausages. But no, every nail tech always tells me that I could be a hand model. So I always wanted to start, well, we know.
How does that fit?
I had a foot business.
Oh my god, the cat just started glowing.
Blanche! Stop being so personable.
Does that fit your finger? I can't tell.
No, it's a little big.
Okay, what size is that? Where'd it go?
No, you had it.
You just threw it out.
Did. I thought about doing, you know how they have those OF sites for women? Like the OnlyFans.
Yes.
I wanted to do something called Only Hands. It'll be like holding like a...
How's that?
Yeah, that's good.
That's a 7. Holding only hands?
Like a holding hands, like holding bunnies. I should take pictures. People are into weird stuff.
You're in Dana's cabinet today. Here's Dolores. We have fed her. She's basically a little under doubled in size, but we're going to go with it. I've tried various recipes, so it doesn't really matter which one we're using at this point. We're trying to go for one. But it smells good, and it's almost doubled, so we're going to go with it. So we're going to do 150 grams of this.
Like I'm thinking Josie.
This is alive.
I know, it's like a pet.
Yeah.
Don't be jealous, Blanche and Marty. Rue.
Literally, I can smell that thing. I'm over here. Right,
I miss my fire burners. At my old apartment, I had the fire.
That's propane.
That one.
Fire burners. After I heated it up and then had to cool it down because I heated it up too much, we're going to do 1 or 3/4 cups of water, right?
Okay.
About 170 grams of water. And then, oh, this is your phone.
Your phone's
Oh.
you.
Next one. That's on my husband. So 1.5 cups of flour. So we're going to stir this.
Oh, she said 3 cups or 1.5?
She said 3. We're
okay.
splitting it.
You know what this was making me want to do?
What?
Eat flour.
That's so
The
creepy.
cornstarch. You think it would crunch like cornstarch would?
Flour?
You know, that squeaky.
I mean, if it was like compacted. No.
I'd pick a.
Yeah, in case you wanted to know that.
It's gonna be a lot of salt.
Yeah.
Gotta get more salt.
Yeah. We should have put that on the list. Come on. I hate this thing. That's why I gave it to you. I gave you the broken one.
Because I don't have anger issues or anything.
Okay. Ready?
It's recording.
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy Happy birthday, dear Dana.
Happy birthday to you.
Make a wish. Yay!
Woo! Now I'm gonna eat the candles.
Give myself some food. Doesn't look the best, but it's gonna taste the best. It is falafel that I made that turned out kind of crumbly, but still tastes good. I just threw a can of chickpeas in my food processor, added some garlic, parsley, basil, lemon, salt and pepper, and a tablespoon of olive oil, or a little bit less than a tablespoon actually. Might have been closer to a teaspoon. No, it's probably like 2 teaspoons of olive oil. And then I have some farm fresh eggs that I fried up, and I made this little dipping sauce for the falafel, but I'm gonna try it on my eggs too. It is just lemon juice and dill in non-fat Greek yogurt. So everything over here is 0 points other than the olive oil, which I'll put a point down. And obviously I didn't eat the whole container of chickpea mash that I made falafel with. I probably ate a third of the can, which I think is 130 calories or something like that if you're counting calories. But yeah, so that's gonna be my lunch today actually. I already had my coffee this morning. Like I said, this isn't what I eat in a day, but it is something kind of different. I'm not like doing vegetarian or anything right now. I just really like falafel, and I wanted to share what I'm eating because it looks kind of gross, but it's actually really good. I just air fried the falafel, so they don't look the best. Anyway, I'll see you guys. Bye. I'm about to have dessert, and I want to share with you guys what that is. Because since I'm like restarting, since I'm like getting on track, I want to have like all my favorite things available to me because that helps me stay on track. And so one of my favorite things is to put sugar-free pudding mix in yogurt, and kind of make like a thick pudding-ish yogurt, sometimes fluff depending on how thick you get it. This one's pretty thick. It is. I put it in the rest of this Greek yogurt that I opened a couple days ago. And what I did is I used the pistachio sugar-free pudding mix. 1 serving, which is I think 1/4 of the package. And then I added in, which is 1 point. And then I added in some crushed pineapple. Not a lot. I had a whole... I have none. I have been breaking things constantly and I don't know what it is. Look at also how red my face is. I'm so mad. Okay, well, after dropping the pineapple jar and breaking it, I had a can of pineapple, crushed pineapple, and I only used like a tablespoon of it, and I had the rest in a jar to use it a different day. So that is also in there. So this whole thing is a point. It's just the yogurt, pudding mix, and crushed pineapple, and it is so unbelievably good. I don't like to have a lot of sugar-free stuff, so like I haven't had it in a really long time, but when I first was like on Weight Watchers, utilizing sugar-free pudding mix was like one of my needs. I needed to do it in order to not eat like a whole cake. You can kind of see like how my diet recently has been like taking a negative toll. Like, look how red my face is. Like, my complexion was really clearing up and now it's like not good. Anyway, I'm gonna have myself a little bowl of this and call it a night. It's been rough, but I made it. First successful day on track. Day 2, and I've made myself a like burger salad, I guess you could say. It's ground turkey, fat-free, spinach and arugula at the bottom. And then I put onions, green peppers, and mushrooms in with the turkey. And then I put a tablespoon of light cream cheese for 1 point and a tablespoon of light mayonnaise for 1 point. 2 points for this whole bowl. So I'm gonna eat this. I'm having a good day. Yesterday was hard. Today's good. We're gonna get through it. If I can get to day 3, that's kind of like my reset time, and I'll start to feel a lot better after that. It's late. And I made some dessert out of ice cubes, some frozen cherries, Greek yogurt, and a little bit of cheesecake sugar-free pudding mix. I've been leaning heavily on that stuff because it's like my go-to. I think I might have talked about this last night. I'm leaning heavily on the stuff that I know curbs my sweet tooth. So it's working now. And I blended this all up in the food processor, and I propped it in the freezer for probably about the last hour. So it is nice and creamy. So I'm gonna have this and I'm gonna watch a movie. Morning. We are on day 3 of getting back on track. And I wanted to share one of the things that I changed when I rearranged the house. If you guys remember, that have been here a while, the treadmill used to be back here in this corner, and I kind of had it hidden behind this partition. I pulled it out and I put it here, coming in from the kitchen. So I have better access to it. And the reason I did that, I just touched it. And the reason I did that is to, 1, have better access. 2, I figure if I see it, it'll motivate me more. I want to walk. I was talking to my sister about this. I'm trying to prop you guys up somewhere. I was talking to my sister about this the other night. I think I have seasonal depression, and I think that that is linked to my exercise regimen, because I have like bouts of like eagerness, and when I'm going like either to the gym or I'm going on very long walks for, you know, day after day after day, or I'm even just doing workouts at home, and then I like lose motivation altogether. And it just seems that that happens when the weather turns, because I've had 0 motivation since the beginning of fall. Like not going to the gym. Sorry, Lou's eating, and I don't want to interrupt her because she has been doing that a lot lately. So we're just going to suffer through it. So I haven't been going to the gym lately, like throughout the winter, fall. Like I wasn't walking consistently, and I'm not walking at all now. But now that the season is turning, or haven't been for the last couple weeks, now that the season's turning, I'm having that like itch to like move, to walk. It's still chilly, but like not chilly enough that I can't walk. But it is raining a lot. And also Tucker I'm homeschooling him now, and I don't feel comfortable leaving him home alone while I go for my day walks. And Carl doesn't get off until it's dark out. So really I can only walk like my long outdoor walks that I really like. I can only do them on the weekends, which is fine. I'm totally cool with that. I don't need to be doing that every day. Instead, I can be doing this every day. We have the treadmill. It is not used as much as it should be. So anyway, I pulled it out. I hate it. I've always hated it being out. It's huge. Like camera doesn't even do justice. Like this thing is massive. Massive. Like this, you cannot, like, I can't even adequately show you on camera how big this thing is. And so I've always wanted it folded and put away because I like more space in the living room. I like to decorate. But other thought process going through my mind is we're moving at the end of this year, possibly sooner. So I'm letting go of like how I want the house a little bit, because now I'm thinking about things that I want to get rid of or pack away. And so anyway, I'm less inclined to hide the treadmill for those reasons as well. So I'm hoping pulling it out will get me on it every day, just for walking, nothing intensive. I would like to like lift my weights a little bit, maybe after walking. Hopefully, I mean, the urge is not there for that, but I'm sure it will come. Right now, I'm feeling the urge to walk, and I can't walk outdoors a lot right now due to like our situation. So this is how I'm fixing that. I just wanted to share that. So I did rearrange the living room. The living room is pretty cute. I'll show you guys that. It's a little messy, but that's the couch. TV's still there. But I moved things that were on this side over there. And I picked up these 2 outdoor chairs. I picked up these 2 rattan outdoor chairs while I've been gone. One was free and one was really cheap. I just have to, this was the free one, and I just have to fix that. And this one I have to rewrap some. But I love rattan, and so I saw them and I wanted them immediately. I don't plan on keeping them indoors forever. Where we're moving, I want like a sunroom or like a deck that's more covered, and so I'm holding on to them in hopes that our next house has something like that. But I have them here, and I think they're really, really cute. And there's the couch. And yeah, and I just moved stuff. It's dark in here because it's morning, and it's raining. Yeah, that is what I've been up to. All the trips that we were taking, rearranging the house, hung up some more plants, even though we're moving, as I just said. I'm gonna make myself some coffee now. I also wanted to share my I also wanted to share the plants that I have on the counter. You guys know I had the herb garden, Arrow Garden that I thrifted a while back, so that's still there. I've got some basil and parsley that are like on their last leg. I'm gonna have to swap them out soon. And I started some tomato plants to hopefully put in the garden soon. And then I also picked this one up. This one is a 12-pod one, and I have a lot of lettuce growing. Let me flip you around. All that lettuce. That's another tomato plant to put in the garden. Some more lettuce. This is spinach, and it's not doing too well, so like it got stunted. So I'm gonna have to swap them out. Another tomato that didn't grow back there. I don't even remember what this one and that one was, but they didn't grow. But the lettuce thrives in here. I think this is a banana pepper, and it just popped up today. Or probably yesterday, and I wasn't paying attention. But I mean, the tomato plant is looking beautiful. So yeah. On sale on Amazon. You guys know I bought the other one thrifting. I paid like $7 for it. But the big one I got on sale on Amazon. I think it was like $39.99, and there was a coupon attached to it. So I paid like $35 for it. Worth it to me, in my opinion, because I like to grow. And if I can grow food that I can eat, that's even better. Anyway, I'm gonna make myself some coffee and get my day started. But we're on day 3. Day 3, always the hardest, is the first 3 days when you're getting back on track. They have their torture. I know what to expect, so I've been handling it better than I thought I would. But I've had multiple 3 days, or at least 1 and 2 day over the last month that I haven't made it this far. So I'm excited that I am on day 3 now, prepared to continue the rest of the week. But yes, from experience, from here on out, things will get a little bit lighter. I was feeling some cravings last night, so I curbed them with hot chocolate and marshmallow fluff. So if you guys are on this with me and you're trying to restart yourself, get yourself some stuff in the house that, like, you know, you can have instead of like the tasty cakes that Carl and Tucker have in the cabinet. Get yourself some alternatives to have on hand, just in case, because having that definitely helped me last night. So, and that was after I had my fluff that I showed you guys, like the pudding stuff. I was still craving something, so hot chocolate for the win. Anyway, coffee time. Went and blew dry my hair while I was waiting for my coffee. I've been using a French press lately. And I want to show you guys how I'm making my coffee this morning, because this is also how I've been doing it for a little while. I don't know what it is about a French press. I'm like romanticizing my life, I guess. I use this like vintage teapot. in my French press, and it's been like super fun. So I'm gonna show you how I'm making my coffee. I'm not having protein this morning. I'm not having protein today. So I do want to show you guys how I make my coffee when I'm not using a protein shake. So I got my French press. Oh, spill. Leave some room. And I'm using this oat milk. It is unsweetened, Planet oat milk, 45 calories, about half a cup. And then for sweetness, we're using this zero sugar coconut cream, 15 calories, 1 gram of carbs. And you can have like 2 tablespoons for 1 point, or like 4 tablespoons for 2 points. Oh, I gotta take the cap off. Probably about 2 tablespoons in there. Give it a stir. It's dark. Normally, like if you're using just creamer or regular milk, the coffee would lighten up considerably, but oat milk doesn't really do that. It keeps it kind of dark for me. So that's my coffee. This is what I drink when I don't want an iced coffee, and that's because I don't like protein shakes and hot coffee. I don't like how they taste, and so I don't drink them. When I want hot coffee, this is basically, or a version of this is what I have. I'm gonna go get to work. I got my setup at the table, so I can be working while Tucker is in, while Tucker is doing his homeschool, so I can be there to help him if necessary. So that's what's going on today. I also have to go out at some point and pick up a birthday present for my nephew, because we're going to his first birthday party this weekend. Tucker and I are back from the store. We picked up birthday presents for little baby boy, and then we ran over to Savers, which I didn't really get anything at Savers. Like, they didn't have a ton, but I did find these really, really cool knitted, I hate walking around while I'm talking. I don't know why I do it. These really cool knitted pot holders. There were so many of them. I feel like someone who made these to like take to an event, like donated their whole stash. And they were selling, or Savers was selling them, which if you don't know is a thrift store, 2 for $1.79. And I was just like, this lady probably spent so much time on these, whoever she was, or he, so much time and energy. We're probably selling them for way more than $1.79 a pair. So like, on the one hand, like, I felt guilty buying them because whoever put their heart and soul in them, but the other part of me wanted them because they're so cute and I will cherish them. So I got these. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame that whoever sold them, I hope whoever they were, they're alive and they didn't get them donated for anything like that. Maybe they just had a hobby and it didn't work out and they donated. I'm going like way too far into this. Like, for some reason, this is just, I'm thinking of whoever made these and I'm feeling bad for them. But these are so cute. I got those. And I got this one and this one. I have them hanging in the fridge. I also picked some up for my sister Dana. These ones and these ones. See, $1.79. That's just, whoever made them, they're worth a lot more than that. And I am very grateful for them and I will cherish them. And so will my sister. I love finding homemade things when I'm thrifting. I am currently making dinner. Carl and Tucker went out to McDonald's. They didn't want my food tonight. I wasn't even sure what I was going to make them for dinner, so it's not a big deal. But for me, I'm making this concoction. It's shrimp, leftover ground turkey that I made yesterday, cauliflower rice, and frozen spinach. And I've got it all in my skillet pan. You can see. And for the sauce, I'm just going to use Alfredo, 45 calorie,
3 carbs. I believe it's a point for a quarter cup. I'm not like, I am on Weight Watchers, but I'm also like, I know what is low point in Weight Watchers, and I'm sticking to mostly 0 point foods today. So like, I'm not panicking about tracking stuff like this, because like when I restart, like I worry less about tracking and just focus on the 0 point foods, because that just helps me. It just helps me get back on track. I do know that's a point for serving of this light cream cheese. So I'm also gonna add that in there to make it extra creamy. If I remember, I'll put the points on the screen for this, but everything in the pan is 0 points. It's fat-free ground turkey, shrimp is 0 points. The cauliflower rice is just cauliflower with like a little bit of corn and peas. And looks like red bell peppers. It was just like in a steamables bag. And then the spinach, that's all 0 points. So everything in the pan currently is 0 points. It's just the sauce. I also am seasoning it. I've been obsessed. I think I showed this yesterday. I might have showed it. If I didn't, I'm obsessed. I've been eating it nonstop. On like everything. I had egg salad for lunch, and I literally put it on the egg salad. Please ignore my eyebrows. Wow, they look really bad. I waxed them earlier and I didn't do a good job. So I'm gonna have to pluck them into shape, but I'm gonna let this kind of calm down. Normally I'm better at it than that. This pan is huge. Like, I'm not gonna eat all this. So I'm excited to have some leftovers for tomorrow. That's all I got going on. This weekend we're going to a birthday party. And me and my husband will be doing something to celebrate our anniversary, which will likely include going out to eat. And I'm not going to beat myself up about it, but I'm also not going to use it as an excuse to go and eat like crazy. I'll have a meal with him while we're out, which is pretty normal for me. Like, when I'm actively on track, we always go out. Like, every single weekend we go out to eat. It's a thing. And so that's not out of the ordinary for me. Like, when I'm actively like keeping track and like losing weight, I don't want to call it a cheat meal, because I don't treat it like a cheat meal. If I treat anything like a treat meal, then like I always tend to go overboard, and there's guilt involved, and so I don't like to do that anymore. I don't even like to call it a cheat meal. For me, this is just a celebration, and we're having a meal as a family to celebrate 13 years of marriage. So anyway, a little too much information. I'll see you guys later. Hello guys, a little check-in. Out of breath because I was just jogging. I'm cooling down now. Been on the treadmill. I'm also cooking dinner right now. I've been getting on the treadmill in the mornings, but I didn't do that this morning. And so I was like, I'm cooking dinner. Might as well get on it now. I'll show you why. Literally see the stove from here. So I've just been watching it, pausing real quick to go stir it. It's been kind of nice, honestly, because normally I'm just kind of like standing around in the kitchen while I'm cooking, farting around. I might get on the treadmill more often while I'm cooking. It's kind of weird to work out before I eat though, so I don't know how that's gonna agree with me. Typically it's nice to go on a walk after you eat, but I don't know. I'm doing my cool down now, and then probably about 5 minutes until it's done, so maybe I'll feel okay to eat. This might backfire on me. I'll let you guys know. It's been a rough weekend. It's currently Monday. I had like some success over the weekend. Fell off of it a little bit. We're just chugging forward. This week I'm determined to feel good. Like back on track. I mean, I can fall off track at any point. Obviously I did over the weekend, sort of. But by the end of this week, I want to feel confident about next week. That's my goal. And the next week, I want to feel confident about the week after that. Anyway, I've been running though. I've been jogging, which is really good. It didn't take me quite as long to kind of build back up to that this time. So I'm excited that I got the treadmill out as opposed to like going to the gym. I've just been more consistent because it's right here. Anyway, I'm gonna have dinner. I'm having salmon and some steamed veggies, which is like cauliflower rice that has like peppers and corn and peas and stuff mixed in. And then I also added frozen spinach because I had it, and frozen broccoli also because I had it. And then I'm having some salmon on top of it. Oh, and I put a little bit of Alfredo sauce in the veggies. And then I just seasoned the salmon with lemon and pepper. So that's gonna be my dinner. All right, see you guys later. Morning. We're on Wednesday. I don't think I checked in with you guys yesterday. Nothing like super exciting happened, just a lot of work, and I got some stuff done around the house. And then some stuff outside because we wanted to cook on the grill. We ended up making chicken teriyaki on the grill, which was really good. I highly recommend. I just use cauliflower rice instead of regular rice. Lots of vegetables, chicken breast. They ate chicken thighs because they like it better with that. It's been rough. Like I have good moments and then I have like not good moments. And it's been like back and forth like that. And of course, obviously I'm not showing you the bad moments because I'm not even thinking about that. Just know that they are there and they are frustrating and I'm trying to get past them. This is not gone how I wanted it to. Normally it's a lot easier for me to get back on track. In the past, I've had easier times getting back on track. I'm just not having one of those times right now. But I am determined to keep going. I'm having breakfast. I've got my coffee. Kind of dark. It's got sugar-free coconut creamer in it. Coconut flavored creamer. I have 2 points in that. This is going to be a high point breakfast than probably some of you guys are used to. I'm trying to indulge myself while still staying within my points. So 2 points for coffee. And then for breakfast, this is 7 points. It is 2 poached eggs, which I've been like slightly obsessed with lately. Avocado on sourdough because I've been making bread lately. I'm trying to, make more of those types of things at home. Sorry, I don't know why the phone's shaking. I'm trying to make more bread at home. Just keeping in mind like healthier alternatives. So I have sourdough, so that's what I'm going to eat. Sourdough is a high in points. Shockingly high in points considering the calories. It's under 200 calories for these 2 slices of bread. I want to say it's like 140 calories. I have 58 grams, somewhere between 58 and 60 grams of sourdough bread, which is 5 points on Weight Watchers. And I'll put the calories up here. I'm tracking both. I don't always do that, but trying to get back on track. I'm definitely tracking calories when it comes to things like this, because it's really easy for me to overeat things like bread and especially avocado. I also tracked the avocado. I have 2 points worth of avocado on here. I think it was around 50 grams. I have it in my tracker, but I just weighed out how much I put on there. You would be surprised how many grams are in an avocado. It's really easy to overeat an avocado for me. I didn't even use half of it. So I have my avocado, I have my poached eggs. The eggs are 0 points. And then I just put some salt and pepper and a little bit of everything bagel seasoning. It's an indulging breakfast. It's pretty, so it spikes my serotonin levels. Romanticizing my life, if you will. And that's gonna be breakfast. Again, I'm not sharing every meal, but I'm feeling good about this one because though it's not super low in points, it's gonna be very, very satisfying. And I'm hoping today is better than the last couple days. So we'll see. We're getting there, guys. I don't know how long this vlog is gonna go for, but It's been a week, I think, since I've started this, and it's been a little rocky. Continuing the indulgent theme of the day. This looks gross, but I promise you it is so good. It's a cottage cheese bowl. I stopped eating them for a while when I'm cutting back dairy, and I still am cutting back dairy. I don't eat nearly as much as I used to, but I did kind of revert back to cottage cheese bowls. Sorry, they're putting solar on top of the roof. We're in military housing and I have no control over this. So I reverted back to cottage cheese bowls a little bit this week. I've only had 2. This is my 3rd in a whole week. And I'll probably have more because cottage cheese bowls work for me. They're yummy, they're filling. So I will do that more and more, trying to get back on track. Because that's all we're trying to do here today. Anyway, this is a peanut butter and jelly cottage cheese bowl. If you have tried other cottage cheese bowls and they're not for you, especially the savory ones, try a sweet one. I love peaches and maple syrup with cottage cheese, and I love peanut butter and jelly with cottage cheese. It's really, really high, but I use regular peanut butter because I don't have any more PB2. I would use PB2 if I had that, which would significantly drop the points. The peanut butter alone is 5 points. And I use 2 tablespoons. You could use 1, but I want the protein and I want the peanut butter. So that puts me at 16 points for the day. I have plenty left over for dinner. If I am hungry after this, I will eat fruit or a 0 calorie or 0 point or a 0 point salad. So I don't go over my points today. As far as calories go, I've had under 500 for my avocado toast, about 50 calories for my coffee, and this cottage cheese bowl was 300 calories. It's 320 calories technically. It's like 870 calories if I'm doing the math right. Under 900 calories so far for the day, which is good because I try to hit below 2,000 when I'm counting calories. That is not my main focus. Calorie counting is not my main focus right now. Weight Watchers is, but it does help when I'm eating things like this, like indulgent things. Like I said earlier, it does help to track calories so I don't overeat those things. Anyways, that's what I'm up to. I'm about to do something with this hutch. I'm thinking about turning it into like my coffee bar. Because I want to display all my pretty mugs. I've been like slowly bringing more color into the house. And I think that's what I want to tackle until Carl gets home and I start dinner. So anyway, here's the before. Not much going on up there. And I shall share with you the after. Hello there. It is Thursday and we are chugging along. I had my toast this morning, same thing I had yesterday morning, which yesterday was pretty good too. We cooked out on the grill last night, broccoli and, for me, turkey burger. Feel really good about yesterday. I did eat a lot of fruit and I didn't have lunch. I actually wasn't hungry, which was kind of surprising, but I was snacking. I was snacking on like fruit and I had a protein bar. This is lunch today though. I am craving a lunch. It's just kale, tuna, and pickles. I'm just really craving some tuna and I can use the kale as filler. And I'm also currently making sourdough bread because I'm almost out and I've been addicted to my sourdough in the morning. So I'm making a new loaf. It's rising right now. I'll share it with you guys. It won't be done today. It's going to bulk ferment overnight. I'll bake it in the morning. And if I remember, I'll share it with you guys, what it looks like. Anyway, got stuff in my hair. So that's what I've been doing. I feel good today. I felt good yesterday. So I feel like I had a good beginning of the week last week, or midweek, I guess. And then I kind of petered out towards the weekend. Now I feel like I'm picking it back up again. And I have good plans this weekend. to kind of continue with it. I told Carl we're not going out to eat because in the past, and I totally support anyone who wants to go out to eat. I do it all the time. In the past, it's never derailed me, but it definitely did last weekend. So we're not going to go out to eat this weekend just so I can get like a better grasp on what I'm doing and so I can feel more confident in what I'm doing. And then we can pick up our normal routines after I'm just feeling better. I really want to be in the groove of things. It's been difficult, man. It's been really difficult this time around to get back there. But like I said, yesterday was a good day. Today was an even better day. Very excited for this salad. I'm feeling good. So that's always a good sign. And yeah, and I'm just going to hop back in here and give you guys updates. I am going to close the video out this weekend, but I figure let's get through the weekend together. So that was my problem area last weekend, and this will have been like almost 2 weeks of me trying to get back on track. But I do want to share it with you guys because I know several of you are feeling me. So I will check back in a little while. Hello, it's Saturday morning. I'm very nauseous today. I don't really know what's causing it. I think maybe like the fluctuating in my diet this week. But I'm just having coffee. And hopefully we get through today. It's been rough. This has been a rough start, but I'm going to post it anyway. And hopefully next week's better. I did all right here towards the end. Much better than I think I started off strong and then kind of fell down and then picked myself back up. But I'm going to share this anyway. This video is all over the place. I don't even know what I filmed, to be honest. But I am glad that I filmed it, as it kind of kept me present in what I was doing. So I think I'm going to continue this into next week. I'm going to end the video right now though, because it's got to be so long at this point. But there will be a part 2, because we're going to keep going into next week. I'm sharing this because there's so many of you who are also dealing with some of the stuff I'm dealing with and struggling to stay on the same path. I do well for the most part, but clearly I have been struggling for the past few months. And I'm hoping things get better as it starts to warm up outside. I need to I think next week I'm going to try some new recipes and hopefully that will motivate me. So if anybody's got anything to share, please pop it in the comments. Anyway, again, I have no idea what this looks like, this video, but I hope you guys got something out of it, and I will see you all next week. Bye. What's she doing? What's she doing, miss? Little doodles. Hey, sleepy.